MSI Immerse GV60 Review. MSI's first microphone, which is tailored for live streamers and content creators, has a high-quality 24-bit 96 kHz sample rate and is a great choice. Nevertheless, if live streaming is the only creative thing you plan on doing, there might be better alternatives. The MSI Immerse GV60 has a smooth matte black finish that is simply spectacular. It has a deluxe design and monochrome color that effortlessly blends into any setup. The size of the GV60 is very close to that of a Blue Yeti, 120 by 125 by 295 inches. Nevertheless, the shape of the GV60 is more like a square than the more rounded construction of the Yeti. To give an accurate assessment in this review, we are using the established Blue Yeti as my benchmark. Weighing in at 2.4 pounds, the GV60 is twice as heavy as a Blue Yeti. Despite this making it more cumbersome to hold, we still favor its heavier build. All of its control dials are situated together on the front, which differs from the Blue Yeti setup that switches between its front and back. The knobs on the GV60 include one for alternating among polar designs and two for adjusting headphone and microphone volume accordingly. With all the knobs on one side, adjusting the audio on the GV60 is much simpler than having to reposition the Blue Yeti's microphone in order to get to certain dials. Also located at the mic's bottom is a singular mute button that can be pushed in and out. When this function is enabled, the illuminated blue light of the mic indicating that it's active will switch over to red. Because MSI Immerse GV60 relies on no software, having these physical buttons are not an extra advantage but instead more of a requirement. Situated beneath the microphone are the 3.5mm headphone jack and USB-C port, which are beside its fitted threading. A 10-foot USB-C to USB-A cable is also included and has a rubber fastener at one end for wire organization. Along with the GV60, it comes with a swivel stand and an independently packed pop filter that attaches to the top of the mic. The stand can rotate up to 180 degrees vertically and keep it in place without trouble. We found that it was never prone to slumping or rotating erratically. The stand depends on two screw caps for keeping it stored safely. This implies that both of the slots are approachable when you set up the microphone on a stand. Further, its pop filter is made from foam and connects detachable. It has several uses which I'll discuss more, but, looks-wise, we generally like leaving it out of sight. MSI reports that the Immerse GV60 is able to generate digital audio with extreme precision due to its increased sample rate. Traditional mics have a CD standard of 16-bit 44.1 Hz. On the other hand, MSI's Immerse GV60 has a 24-bit 96 kHz rate for studios. In my personal experience, the sound quality was clearer than my 16-bit 48 kHz Blue Yeti without any modifications made to the software. The MSI Immerse GV60 is the perfect option for its target audience. Without any tweaks, the GV60 has great sound clarity. We found it to be clearer than my old setup of a Blue Yeti mic and many Streamlabs OBS filters. Generally speaking, streaming software and platforms, like Streamlabs and Twitch, suggest using a 48 kHz sample rate. Upping it to 24-bit 96 kHz may help with other applications of the mic besides streaming, however, know that audio will be downsampled. Additionally, you'll need separate software to make sure your stream is interference-free and of good quality. In order to counteract the GV60's tendency to pick up keyboard clicks, MSI could have included a pop filter and boom arm adapter with the package. Unfortunately, they only include a pop filter, so we had to purchase the latter myself. We recommend the MSI Immerse GV60 to streamers who plan to use a microphone for other purposes outside of gaming. If you're just streaming, there are cheaper options that will suffice. However, if you're an all-around streamer and need quality sound for other creative activities, then getting this headset is worth it.